if you're already in the financial services industry, and I want you to ask yourself one question. Are you building a career or are you actually building something you own? And if you're brand new to the industry, ask yourself this. If you're going to bet on yourself and start a new career, who's actually going to teach you how to succeed? Hey, I'm Jason Desjardins, founder of Deep Roots Financial. And if you landed on this page, there's probably a reason. Maybe you're already a licensed financial advisor or insurance advisor, but something about your current company, compensation, support, or opportunity just doesn't feel right anymore. Or maybe you've been looking at financial services as a possible new career and thinking, could I actually do this? I understand both because I've been there. I spent almost 6 years with another company before making the decision to build Deep Roots Financial in partnership with Experior Financial Group. And I didn't leave because I stopped believing in the industry. I left because I started believing in what this industry could be. I wanted to become a lighthouse in the financial storm families are facing, not just another tugboat pulling people from one transaction to the next. At my previous company, I kept hearing the same thing. Make more calls, book more appointments, recruit more people. Okay, but how? Where are the systems? Where are the tools? Where's the mentorship? Where's somebody actually sitting beside you and showing you how to build a business? Eventually, I realized something. If I wanted that kind of agency, I was going to have to build it. And that's exactly what we're doing at Deep Roots Financial. When I started looking for the right MGA or IMO in the US to partner with, I wasn't looking for another logo. I was looking for a business model, and that search brought me to Experior Financial Group, one of Canada's fastest growing MGAs. And several things immediately stood out. Number one, ownership. At Experior, you own your book of business from day one. Think about that for a second. You spend years building relationships, serving families, earning trust, writing business, building a reputation. Shouldn't you be able to build an asset at the same time? I believe you should. Number two, Experior was built for producers and builders. Maybe you have absolutely no interest in building a giant agency. Great. You can focus on servicing clients and building a strong personal practice. Maybe your vision is bigger. Maybe you want to mentor advisors, develop leaders, and build an agency. There's a path for that too. You're not forced into somebody else's definition of success. You can build the business that fits your goals. Number three, you don't have to choose between independence and infrastructure. Experior provides access to multiple insurance and investment company partners, proprietary technology, CRM tools, financial analysis software, training, back office support, and resources designed to help advisors actually run a business. That mattered enormously to me because telling someone to just go build without giving them tools is not leadership, it's abandonment. And then there's the legacy ownership program. Listen, I'm married, I have three wonderful daughters, so this one hit differently for me. I don't just want to build an income for today. I want to build something that can have value for my family tomorrow. Experior has created opportunities subject to qualification for advisors to build towards legacy benefits as their business grows. That changed the way I looked at this career because now the question wasn't simply, how much can I make? The question became, what can I build? So for me, that's where Deep Roots Financial is different. Because you can have the best platform in the world, but if nobody teaches you how to use it, what good is it? When you join my team, I don't want you disappearing into some massive group chat of 500 people and hoping somebody answers your question. I want you to have access to real mentorship. I'll walk you through the business. I'll answer the questions I wish someone had answered for me. We'll work on client conversations, appointments, follow-ups, building relationships, understanding products, developing your business, and if building a team is part of your vision, well, we'll add in leadership and duplication too. I spent almost 20 years working as a chef before entering financial services. And kitchens taught me something about building great teams. A great kitchen isn't one person screaming orders while everyone else tries not to screw up. A great kitchen is a brigade. Everyone has a role. Everyone learns. Everyone gets better. And when things get busy or challenging, you have each other's backs. That's the culture I'm building here. No lone wolves, no throwing someone a script and saying, good luck. No pretending everybody has to build the exact same business. We're here to become better advisors, better leaders, and better people, and to help families while we do it. Maybe you're producing well, but you've hit a ceiling. Maybe you're tired of giving away ownership. Maybe you want access to more tools, products, support, or advancement. Maybe you've built a team and you're starting to ask whether your current model really rewards what you're creating. Or maybe nothing is technically wrong. You just know there has to be more. Let's have that conversation. You do not need to have spent 10 years in finance to explore this opportunity. I didn't start there either. I started this career part-time. What you do need is a willingness to learn, a willingness to work, a willingness to talk to people, and most importantly, a willingness to be coachable. This is not a get rich quick opportunity. It's not guaranteed income. It is a commission-based business, and becoming an advisor requires the appropriate licensing. But for the right person who's willing to learn and put in the work, it can become a completely different direction for your life. I'm not looking for everybody. I'm looking for people who care about doing things properly, people who put clients first, people who want ownership over their future, people who are hungry enough to grow but humble enough to learn, people who want to be part of a team without losing their individuality. And people who understand that the best businesses aren't built overnight, they're built one relationship at a time. That's why it's called Deep Roots Financial. Because when the roots are strong, you can build something that lasts. So whether you're an experienced advisor wondering if there's a better model, or somebody who's never sold an insurance policy in your life, but knows you're capable of more, let's talk. Click the button below and schedule a confidential conversation with me. No pressure, no hype, and I'm not going to try to convince you this opportunity is right for you if it isn't. You can ask me your questions. I'll ask you a few of mine. We'll talk about where you are now, where you want to go, and whether Deep Roots Financial and Experior could be the right vehicle to help you get there. And if we are a fit, let's build something worth owning, something worth growing, and maybe something worth leaving behind. I'm Jason Desjardins. I'm the founder of Deep Roots Financial. Your next chapter could start with one honest conversation. Click below. Let's have a conversation.